Hello and Shabbat Shalom to you. Hope that you are enjoying summer and Friday, but also getting in the mood for Shabbat. This week we read the greatest, most fabulous Torah portion in all of Torah. Portion of Shlach Lecha, or Shlach, if you want to call it that. It's the best because it's the portion that I chanted at when I became bar mitzvah. So that's the only reason. It's also a very, very, very good Torah portion. Has incredible variations and conversations that can be had about how we look at ourselves and how we view our own self-worth, and a bunch of other very deep, beautiful pieces that connect us to Torah. But I have one question for you about this Torah portion. By the way, it is now pretty deeply into the book of Bemidbar, the book of Numbers. And here we are at Shlach. As you can see the image behind me, there is this person, this idea of someone scouting or looking out somewhere. And the Torah portion is indeed about scouts. There's this conversation that happens between God and Moses in the recommendation that scouts are sent out to look and check out on the promised land. The situation with the scouts is very complicated, and I look forward to talking to you about that, by the way, further, not only perhaps later on at services, but also at our Torah discussion and Shabbat morning service tomorrow. Here's the thing that I want to talk to you about, though, is God, through Moses, asks for scouts to be sent out and check the land. And then there's a whole nuance that's going to happen later in the book of Deuteronomy about, does God send the scouts? Does Moses send the scouts? Let's just go with the fact that God decides through Moses to send the scouts. Why does God need scouts, right? Why does God knows what the land looks like. God knows everything. Why send people, heads of tribes, to go and scout the land if God knows what the answer is going to be? By the way, this is similar for me to the Torah portion of Noach with the ark, right? If God wanted to really erase everyone on earth except for Noach, God could have just done that without having Noach build an ark and put animals on it and do the whole Torah portion from all the way in the back of all the way back in Genesis. Why build an ark? God could just do it. Also, why send scouts? God could just bring the people in. And so I want us to think about that. Why does God do that? Why does God allow us, let's say, these opportunities for humans to be involved and get involved in these instances? Why send out the scouts? Why look out and send out these particular tribal people and these particular people to go and scout the land? That is my question for us on this Shabbat. That is what I would love for us to think about on this Shabbat. That partnership that we have, humanity has with God, and why the scouts are sent. I actually would love to talk to you about it. Like I said, soon at services, 6:30 p.m. In our chapel, and again tomorrow morning for our service and Torah discussion at 9 a.m. Also in the chapel, in person, live streamed also later tonight. And as long as our technology keeps working, the possibility of having some Zoom as well. I look forward to discussing this with you. Shabbat Shalom.